Hey guys, it's Cook3 and welcome to part 7 of Let's Play Beat the Beat Rhythm Paradise. In this part, one of my favourite games, but it's gonna be a doozy. It always is a doozy, because this is yet another one of those ones where... Excuse me? Another one of those ones where you have to keep the rhythm up for the entire game. And the visuals are slightly distracting, but not too bad. But yeah, this is one where you have to be metronome-like precise. Keep tapping A, and your guy will march his feet to the beat. And everyone's happy. Keep it up. There's no need to worry. I can keep talking like this, because I'm talking to the beat. And it's not worrying things at all, but makes me hard to say things properly. And yeah, if in the practice you get things wrong, they sort of look at you somewhat sympathetically and just go, ah, new guy, eh? He'll get into it, but if you do it during the minigame, no mercy. This is where they start mixing things up.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When she says, red, not yet, beat, tap, 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 bum, tap, 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 go back to the normal one. Ready, and go to the new one, which goes somewhat like this. Then back to this one once more. It's kind of hard to talk like this on a loop, cause it takes a while to get used to. I think I will cut it out right now. But yeah, if I don't talk like that, I'll probably mess up, because I'm already messing up, as is. But I like how even when they're looking sympathetically at you, because we're obviously the guy on the far right, and... oh, I forgot about that function. If you mess up enough times during your practice, they offer you a little demo which lets you get the idea of what you're meant to be doing. But it will not advance the tutorial, because obviously, if the demo's doing it, you haven't learned how to do it yet. But yes, so that's the main thing we need to get used to is ready, and tap, 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 and then it'll come back a bit earlier this time. Which isn't too bad to deal with. I think we can manage that. I think I probably prefer it to the long ones, really, because it means the other rhythm is being used less, and yeah. I know what I mean, but I'm so ineloquent when I'm trying... God dang it. I'm not looking forward to their faces during the actual game. They're gonna be angry. But it's still kind of entertaining, nonetheless. An even shorter step. Yeah, this one I think is incredibly short, actually. I think it's...
1, 2,
hang on.
3, 4.
Ready, and tap, tap, tap. Yeah, you don't even walk in the other rhythm. There we go. Back in step. We're gonna form the greatest tap troupe ever. I do like the little sort of, I suppose it's kind of like face cam over in the bottom left there of our dancing guys. Ready for the big stage? Probably not. I imagine I'm going to die a few times, but... well, I say a few times. I'm gonna almost certainly do really badly this first time. And then when we get to the superb attempt, it should be fine. Because, overall, when I'm not having to talk at the same time, I think I'm okay at this game. It may be completely different when I'm actually doing it. Although, to be fair, I've played this one enough that, because, you know, it's one of my favourite ones, I've played this one enough that I've kind of memorised how it goes. Yeah, you see, this time they're a bit more disgruntled about it. And that's when I was only slightly out of the rhythm. You don't want to see how angry they get when I'm way out. It's not a pretty picture. Actually, it's not that bad, but still makes you feel bad. They're disappointed in me. Just because I'm the newbie and I'm not used to this whole tap thing. Although, to be fair, their tapping has not been exactly all that complex so far. It's just stepping in rhythm. And confetti is introduced into the equation, so if you're paying too much attention to the visuals somehow, then that'll shake your right out of it. I think it's a good sign that you're doing okay, though. Thank God it's done! No, it's not! Yep, this is probably the first real instance of a sort of fake ending, because that felt like a sort of pretty endy bit of rhythm, wouldn't you say? Pretty close to being endish. But we're not done yet. If I recall correctly, the end actually comes somewhat abruptly. But that's fine with me. Well, they have yet to get completely angry, so I might still have a chance of first time superb, but... Oh, there they go. And... that's like my favourite reveal in the entire game. They were actually ridiculously tall the entire time. Okay, so what do you guys say? You got to say okay a lot, which is good, because you didn't have to say it this time. You'd run out of K's and had to give me a superb. So yeah, Tap Troupe is definitely one of my favourite minigames in this game. Shrimp Shuffle, on the other hand, one of my least favourite. Not like it's bad or anything, it's just dull. Not... no, I don't know. It could be worse, I guess, but I think there's just something I'm not such a big fan of about it. Maybe I'll stumble onto the answer a bit later.
Together. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Together. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. Together.
I'm just trying to discern what it is I don't really like about this one. I'm not sure, it's just, it gives me a sort of unhappy feeling. Maybe I don't like the visuals or something. I'm quite the mover, except for that one time we kind of screwed things up. A and B at the same time when it goes A, B, C. Everyone's happy. Maybe the song is actually kind of rubbish. I can't remember. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. This, I get the feeling, is going to be one I do badly on first time as well, because, well, usual sort of thing. I'm not such a big fan of this one, so I don't play it very often. So I haven't got it memorized. And, yeah, I might not be able to hear the cues too well. I'm already doing pretty badly. I don't know, I seem to have the most trouble with ones where, like, you're set in the middle of a couple of people, so that if you're a bit early or a bit late. Because I think, overall, I can sort of keep a beat fairly well, but it's also fairly easy for me to sort of have it skewed slightly. So I can always do a sort of tap, 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 keep up that rhythm. But then, I think I'm generally the tiniest bit off, so that once it's been a while of me doing that rhythm slightly off, it's significantly off. Quite a lot of the way down the line. Oh, I remember this one. I can't remember how you do it because I didn't pay attention to what he just said. 3, 2, 1. Ah, there we go. It changes to the offbeat. Screw you guys! Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I've not got the timing down on that at all. Fuck you guys! 2, 1. Fuck it. I'll get it in the actual thing. I don't want you guys to have to sit through the tutorial for too long. It's absolutely fine. Actually, no, I think I quite like the song for this one. I don't know, there's just something I really don't like about it. Maybe it's just me. It's not you, it's me. Stupid shrimp. You're a mystery, shrimp. Why do I dislike you so? Did one of you offend me personally in some way? Did one of you pinch me with your tiny little shrimp claws? Probably wouldn't really hurt all that much though, considering how small shrimp are. I think they're so small that they have become sort of the standard by which small humans are insulted. Ah! Oh, got it that time, except for the transition back. That's where I have the trouble. I keep forgetting you have to go back quicker than the beat you're just knocking out. Yeah, I definitely like the song more than I thought. What is it about you, game? Maybe this is what I dislike about you. Is that I don't know why I dislike you, which makes me dislike you. You're an enigma. An unsolvable puzzle. Ah well, I'll stop obsessing over it soon enough, I'm sure. Yay! We beat the shrimp challenge. But I think I got an okay. Yeah, because of all the times I bumped in the transitions. So... we we make a great team, except not really, because you kept fucking up, Joe. Oh, cheerleaders is fun though, but I gotta get a perfect on Shrimp Shuffle first. So let's do that. So we got it that time, which makes me pretty happy. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was like something like, it took me forever to get this one done, because I kept forgetting to do the transitions, as I did many a time this time around. Oh, working dough, I'll give that a go. And yeah, so maybe it's just like, from then it's just become a bit of frustration for me. In any case, working dough, let's do it. The main issue I had with that one is that it's really long. So if you make a mistake pretty far in, you gotta go through a lot to get back. Fortunately, it only took me 2 attempts to do that one, so it wasn't too bad. Anyway, cheerleaders. Definite favourite one is the Japanese, because it's adorable. because they use incredibly broken English. I'm gonna see if I can remember what they say, or like hear what they say. Because the subtitles are still gonna say the English versions, which are all well and good. They make more sense, and considering the translation, they did pretty well because they couldn't leave it as the broken English. But Japanese one is just so cute and funny. I'm gonna see if I can remember what this is. Okay, this is just 1, 2, 3, which they get okay. They're doing pretty fine. 1, 2, 3 is how we say it as well. They're all speaking in unison. That's a bit weird. I'm gonna see if I can remember what this one is. This one... Yeah, this one's "Hey, you can do," which is a bit strange, because I'm pretty sure we never say "Hey, you can do" without a thing that someone can do. You can just do in general, it's fine. I think this one is "Never give a foo." Oh, that one is "Let's everybody go." Let's everybody go. I guess "Let's everybody go" is okay, but I don't think anyone would ever say it. I think people would generally say it more in olden times. Move on this move all together. Oh yeah, I remember this one is "Okay, don't mind." No one ever says "Okay, don't mind." You say "Okay, doesn't mind," or "doesn't matter." I guess you could say "don't mind," but what does it mean? Okay, don't mind. We fucked it up, but yeah. So the story with these guys is that they're, you know, obviously cheerleaders to help you with your studying in the library. They encourage you to keep your reading up and do it well, so that you can get good results in those tests that you need to get into university and such. So yeah, as you can see in the English version, it's "Let's go read a bunch of books," which I have to say I'm quite... Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention there. Also, you probably did notice is that all of the all of the times you open up the books, it's a reference to a previous thing in Rhythm Paradise games, which is pretty cool. But yeah, as I was saying, the translation of this one is really quite good, considering what they started with. Because well, when I play through the English version, whenever it is, like in the remix or after I do this one, or in my superb attempt, because I bugger this one up or something. Oh, I turned to the wrong page. There we go. Lockstep. Whoa, almost missed that one. Yeah, the translation, they did well considering what they had to start with, and it all sort of sounds like cheerleady stuff. So, good job, guys, at Nintendo of America and Europe. I presume primarily America, actually. I think this one has mostly been a sort of unedited version of the American translation, really. That was a good routine, but you kinda kept messing it up. So screw you, girl at the bottom right. Oh, I'm learning so hard! It's also, you know, set fire to my books, but that's irrelevant. Again, I should have edited this out, but you know what? It'll do you good every once in a while just to be a bit patient and wait for the entire process to be done. So, don't you go blaming me, boyo or girlo. I don't know. In any case, Cheerleaders English superb. Let's go listen to it. It's all a lot of fun. I'd say that went pretty well. Bit of advice for you guys at home, don't go and try and do that in an actual library. You'll probably be kicked out. We helped him! And he went on to become the greatest doctor Japan has ever known. All because a bunch of girls yelled at him while he was trying to study. I think that's the moral to take away from this lesson, right? But yes, here is our most favourite returning character, featured in every Rhythm Paradise game. It's pretty much the same guy, Karate Joe. He's pretty sweet. It's his job to get rid of all the nasty things in this world by punching them in the face, even if they don't have faces. And yeah, someone is flinging a lot of things at him, because, you know what, why not? Yeah, this one's pretty self-explanatory, just keep pressing A to punch stuff, and when it says hit 3, 3 objects are going to come your way in pretty quick succession, so be ready for that. Yeah, there's another queue coming up, but I first have to get this set done because I'm incompetent. There we go. I'm trying to remember what all of the things are. Is this the only combo we have to do? So yeah, press A and B, and it's only when you release A and B that he does the final sort of punch upwards. So timing is important, because just pressing and holding A and B, if he doesn't do that final punch, it doesn't count. This is one where you have to be sure you know how long you're holding them down. Match your combo to the rhythm to hit everything. So yeah, it just launches nice and normally, and then when you see the light bulb, buddy buddy go pow! That's the, I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, it's quite a good cue actually, is buddy buddy go pow. I mean, it doesn't really mean much, but it's got like the right number of syllables, perfect for what you need to do, and you sort of focus on the pow bit when you're in training, so it helps stick in your mind when you need to release A and B, so I think it's a really pretty good cue actually. This is actually quite a quick song, come to see it. Ah, I didn't remember this song being this quick. But yeah, Karate Joe is one of my favourites, because just look at that expression on his face, he doesn't give a crap, he's just here punching these parts for whatever reason. Always training, never becoming the master of anything. Okay, that facial expression, I will admit, is kind of horrifying. And there's a cue that they didn't actually warn you about, was the double exclamation marks being a slightly sort of quicker pair of plant pots flying at your face. But Karate Joe doesn't care. He can still deal with them. Also, this is one of the few games where the sort of combo cue help stays throughout the whole thing. So like, instead of going 1, 2, 3, it does it for the first one, and then doesn't appear in later iterations, which happens in a lot of games. This one, the buddy buddy go pow, sticks around forever, which is pretty good. I forgot about that cue. I don't know what it meant. Maybe he was just confused about something. Huh? Oh, he's blushing. I remember there's a particularly cute reason in Rhythm Tengoku why he blushed. I can't remember what it was. It was like the person doing the narration gave him a compliment or something, and he was just like, okay. You flatter me too much, madam. Now please allow me to return to my daily training. For who else shall fight off the invading plant pots? And I am really doing badly today. It's mostly because... It's because I actually, come to think of it, I haven't really sort of got into the beat of this song. Like, to all intents and purposes, like with most of the games, I can sort of find the rhythm okay, and I listen to the song a bit, and it's all good. But this one has, just in my mind, I think it's because I'm a bit tired, it was just, all I was focusing on was the cues, and that was a superb, wasn't it? What the hell? Well, that's fine. Yeah, I thought I did pretty badly there, because I was sort of focusing just on it being like a series of press the button, which is not really what Rhythm Paradise is all about. It's about pressing the button, sure, but it's pressing it to the beat. You've got to bear that in mind. So, with that in mind, launch party, go. Cool. We succeeded. And that's why we get ourselves a perfect medal. You might be able to hear that I'm sounding kind of tired right now. So let's hope I manage to do Remix 7 pretty successfully. This one's got a spacey feel to it. So those rockets kind of launched us right into that. That was an unintentional pun. But it was fine. Okay, I have to say, I'm quite a... oh, crap. Quite a fan of the cheerleaders. Just as a concept as well. It's pretty sweet. As I recall, this remix is actually pretty cool. Oops. That's what happens if you try to do a combo when you don't need to. You start looking like a bit of a helpless turtle. These guys have been fried, and yet they're still perfectly happy. What's wrong with you guys? Disco Planet! I like his snappy new duds. Have people ever said that? I think so. Maybe snappy new threads. I don't know. In any case, if anyone said it, they haven't said it for a long time. Which is why I said it just now, because I'm always, like, quite distinctly behind the times of fashion. Hey, it's the frogs. I think it took me a second to react to what that was. I was like, oh yeah, that guy was a thing. Oh shit, I forgot this was in this line. Or this column. Oh god, why? It's even faster than before. Those guys are gonna be angry at me for so much. Nice helmets, guys. Also nice purple suits. I just remember that that one has like an endless sort of chain of combos later on. Just you wait. Oh, Karate Joe. You so lazy. Oh boy. This is very quick and quite difficult to do. But we're still not even at the fast combo yet. Here we go. Holy cow. I did it though. Probably wasn't a superb, but I reached the end. Damn it. Oh well, as I say, I wasn't expecting a superb. So, what did we do? Our holiday destination is almost Rhythm Paradise. Told you Rhythm Paradise was the thing in the clouds. But yeah. Oh, and here's the credits, but I don't feel like I've deserved them yet, because I haven't superbed that one. Oh well, thank you nonetheless, choir boy. Not everybody gets this far, because some people just throw their controllers down in frustration and never look at the game again. And those people are wusses. So yes, this is basically the little credits roll, which I could show up, I could like edit and put it at the end of the project, but they put it here, I'm gonna leave it here. And I will remember where the games, all of them appear, but I've definitely got something I want to say about the credits here. Hang on, wait a sec. Anyway, no! Okay. Never mind. Oh wait, it'll be in a second, but this guy! Little space jumping dude, totally a reference to the first Rhythm Tengoku. One of the games was just Space Jump, and it was pretty simple little game. You just had to tap A anytime he bounded on those, and he's been introduced here as a little credits thing. Which is pretty stylish, and then you can see all the credits going past of the people who put hard time and effort into bringing this game to everybody, not only the people who graphic designed and sound directed, but also the people who translated, the people who like came up with the idea in the first place, the people who playtested it. All these people are important. And we can actually play Space Jump in a bit. I'm not controlling this guy. He's doing flawlessly on his own. You'd be able to tell it was me because it had plummeted a few times by this point. But yeah, we can actually play this later. I can't quite remember when or where, but it'll happen. And that's not that important at the moment. All I'm gonna say is, it's a pretty cool song. I quite like it. Although, hang on, I'm gonna think of it right. I was in... Good job, localization guys. Good job. Except for one thing, which as I say, I'm going to mention in a little bit. Oh, we got thanked. That makes me feel special. In any case, I was gonna say something, but I've completely forgotten it because I'm incompetent like that. So just pretend I never said a thing at all. Probably best to do, really. And everyone goes to the cafe for a well-deserved cup of tea. Yes, this is what I wanted to say, is that the people who localized this to the British version really fucked up the credits. Like, I want you guys to watch all of this. You see, those guys were trying to take over the world, weren't they? In any case, yeah, just watch through all of these... Oh, they were ferrets the whole time. Watch through these credits. And then I encourage you to go and find somewhere, maybe on like Video Games Awesome, they did pretty well. Just anything along those lines, just find the American version of the credits. They had so many more jokes, and they were really quite funny. And in this version, they're really boring. Quick and slow. They had amazing names in the American version. I can't remember what they were, but they were brilliant. Yeah. Although I do quite like this little... Employee had a better name. Yes, anyway, I'm just being rude here, but... Come on, they really dropped the ball. The credits were fine as they were. You didn't need to change them. Angler. Get it? In any case, Oh, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, I really quite like this little, final bit at the end where you get a little roll call of all the people you've seen along the way. And also seeing them in, like, sort of different poses, like you see all the people sort of facing you directly. Hey guys, how you doing? Love Party featuring MC Adore. How are you guys, like, all the way down there? Are you, like, really kneeling down ridiculously low? You guys rock! You helped us learn! Karate Joe, you look kind of strange from front on, but that's fine. And then Barista, our dog. Cam, Matt, and Miss Ribbon. Okay, that's a bit of a strange name, Miss Ribbon. I wonder if Cam and Matt are, like, references to anything. Or if they're just... Nah, not really. I can't say for sure. Yes, there is still more. You guys aren't done with me yet. And I ain't done with this game. However, I think I promised you a 7th remix. We unlocked extra games. These should satisfy die-hard retro rhythm fans. Oh, they do! And we also unlocked Nightwalk. I'll show it off in the next part. And the retro rhythm games, as was advertised, I'm going to show off close to the end of the project. But, as I say, 7th remix, superb attempt. Let's go and do it. Did I do it that time? Yes! I did it that time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to Rhythm Paradise. And Matt is still staring at us kind of creepily. But that's fine. He does that, it's his business. But yes, I told you this column was quite special because it's the last introduction of brand new minigames. Starting next week, we begin with Samurai Slice 2, in which, yeah, games start getting repeated with a 2 at the end. And we're gonna see what that means later on. So, thank you guys very much for joining me for this, and I shall see you next week for the next part. I will see you guys then.